All right, this is Strike a Chord, where if you actually physically or digitally pick up these records, you're going to know these tracks. And in the wake of a brand new single, Every Word, and a new record coming later this year, Animal Sun is here live on Strike a Chord, returning to the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. And how's it going, brothers? I love it. We got the full crew. I love it. We got
Hey,
Steve, we got Will, we got
what's
Adam,
up?
we got Tyler. This is great. This is some cool stuff. So let's get right on into this because you guys recently, I know I'll throw this at Steve because you were the one who dropped this video. You recently posted on Animal Sun's social media platforms that the band decided to take down your Virgin record Beginnings as Animal Sun got misled by outside factors, resulting in original music being released, quote, wasn't the band or even our sound. And I understand when like bands want to move on from their old sound, but to completely remove all your original music from streaming platforms is unheard of, in my opinion. So what is the real reasoning for all of this?
Well, the original Beginnings record was recorded just me, and Will was like still living in Colorado and came back for the drums like very sparsely. So it just didn't feel like a band. It felt like a solo album.
Gotcha.
No
Yeah,
one was
okay.
really part of. So
Yeah.
it didn't fit like our style because Girl in Blue, which was it was stuck on that album just because we needed something to put out, was recorded afterwards. So you see how like it didn't fit. It was like something from like a different time and a different world and a different mission. We didn't even really know what we sounded or looked like. And then we met Adam and Tyler that fall. Like,
Right. No, I
after
remember seeing you guys live at the why am I blanking out? I was about to say the whiskey. It was the Troubadour. It was so much fun. Remember, I'm blanking out. It's like because concerts, it hasn't even been a reality anytime soon. But like,
yeah.
but like the thing is, it's like when I was thinking about this move, it kind of reminded me of like bands like Bring Me the Horizon. I know like themselves, they go, dude, we hate what I mean, we appreciate when the fans check out our old music, but we're not screamo anymore. We're like nothing like that. But they didn't release like drop their music. I mean, have you regret releasing that music in the past?
I regret releasing a lot of music in the past, but you know, you learn, you learn from your trials and tribulations. I mean, Will and I would record out of a basement in practice, out of a storage unit, yeah, in Virginia
Wow.
Beach. And the demos coming out of there sounded like Silver Sun Pickups ripoffs. So, you know, like you evolve, you change, you get better. And it wasn't up. Is Tyler not in this?
Oh, I
Tyler,
am.
are you here?
There's Tyler. Yeah,
They're here,
they're
bro.
chilling. He's
We're
like,
here,
he's
bro.
listening. Tell me why. You know,
I
he
have to
wants to
say-
know.
Oh, sorry.
The fact you guys pulled your music, and to me, I was like, oh yeah, of course. Why would you not do that? If you change your sound and your look and you're upping it, you get rid of the old stuff. Because as an actor, the last thing you want is the worst piece of.
Oh, so now we're comparing it to sizzle reels now. See, I did not know that was even a thing. That's crazy. Is that a fair comparison, Will? I mean, how do you feel? I know, obviously, Steve just told me now something I had no idea about. No wonder you were the cover child on the Beginnings EP. Well, Will, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I think everything Steven said is true. There's not really much else to say about it. We kind of came together and made this decision as a group. So
Yeah, okay,
I think
so I'll
I
stop
think
pampering.
no,
Oh,
no,
go,
no.
Will.
I was just gonna say that maybe in the future we could, you know, put some of our older stuff back online for people who are diehards that really want to hear the old stuff again. Or I mean, I don't know. We're pretty cool about it. If people message us like, "What happened to the music?" Sometimes we'll just like send you like a SoundCloud link or something. But
or an MP3. You know, it's like
yeah, some shitty MP3.
we need to remix it anyway.
It's like a VIP club.
So outside factors, you know, man, because like I told you, I mean, it wasn't just that. You know, this album is something we wanted to make since 2019 when we met Tyler and Adam. It's just, you know, we were working with the wrong people, I think, in our immediate circle, and it's very easy to do that in LA, to get sidetracked by what other people want the band to be instead of what you want what yourselves to be and what the people want. Because Girl in Blue is the song that connected with everyone.
Right.
That was the song that connected with us. You know, it's the song that gave us our start. It's the song that gave us our platform.
That's why it felt so weird I mean, I know you kept it as a single. That's why I was just like, whoa, that is crazy. Because there's some really groovy tracks on there that I think still. But, you know, I got to respect you guys' decision. I think that's a cool thing because that's just showing unity.
We'll put it this way. We only made the move because we dropped a song every word, which is, in my opinion, you know, way better. And Girl in Blue is on the album. So
okay.
It couldn't be on two things. And we're like, all right, well, if this stuff needs to be remixed and it doesn't sound like this band at all anyways, let's just take it down, remix it, maybe re-release it one day. But we have a whole album coming, and we have a music video for every song. So it's not like we took away. Yeah.
Okay, you guys okay, I'll throw this at Tyler and Adam because you're getting right to my next point that I was going to address, because we'll talk about more exciting news. Animal Sun has recently announced a brand new visual album coming later this year titled Echoes of a Dream. And when I heard visual album, I had no idea what you guys were talking about. So what it sounds like, Adam and Tyler, you guys are doing something that's similar to, let's say, Machine Gun Kelly, who just dropped that like 50-minute music video. Are you guys doing something like that?
Somewhat similar, yeah. We're doing a music video for every song, and the album as a whole is a bit of a concept album. Like, it's about one continuous story. So while it's not one continuous video, it is one continuous story, and they all have different ideas going through it. So
a lot of emotions.
Yeah, that's definitely very ambitious, especially during a pandemic where I can't even remember like what human beings look like. I can't even remember what a crowd at a concert looks like anymore. I'm like dying for that. And like,
it feels weird not wearing a mask.
Yeah. Well, you guys are all in your respective remote places, right? But
when we get together, it's super rare. I mean, we do it just for, we have a day to do bass, and Adam's been tracking and practicing remotely. He comes in for 6 hours and does the bass. And we did the same thing for the drums on this album. And Tyler came in and helped produce the drums, like when we were all in one area. So it was like, that's how it's been. It's been like, we all work remotely, and then Aaron, our producer, is, working remotely with us, and I'll come in and do my stuff. But then, for the most part, we're going back and forth on Zoom and email. But, I think what makes this album so special is it's so long in the making, and all of the hardship that, we've had to go through making it, because most bands aren't doing anything right now.
Right.
If you're not signed, we have tripled, maybe quadrupled, maybe times 10 where we were last year in terms of online numbers and just growing our fan base and putting out more content. And we decided to use this time as an opportunity to, when people do come back, like, we're going on tour. That's what we're doing. When we do come back, we're going on tour, and that's what we're building right now. Like, you've just started to see the tip of the iceberg. We have so much more in the wings. Like, the PS5 giveaway thing that we did was like, the single, all that stuff is just the very, very beginning, pun intended.
Yeah, right. Well, I love it. And we're going to be actually showcasing this music video right now that you guys just premiered this week. I love it. And the listeners, you're in for a treat, because this song is called Every Word.
I've been drowning my heart just to feel that I'm sane. Taking it every time I play this game. I tell myself that I'm fine, but your whisper's louder than the Arctic breeze, and I keep my thoughts buried inside of me. I bite my tongue when I think of you and me. When I think of you and me, I hate every word you say, but I'll break from every move you make. I'll fake it when I can't relate to you. No wonder why I'm feeling down, 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 down. change. I hate everyone you say, but I'll break from every move you make. I'll fake it when I can't relate to you. No wonder why I'm feeling down, 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 down. No wonder why I'm feeling down, 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 down. Everyone you say, but I'll break from every move you make. I'll fake it when I can't relate to you. No wonder why I'm feeling down, 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 down. I hate everyone you say, but I'll break from every move you make. I'll fake it when I can't relate to you. No wonder why I'm feeling down, 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 down.
Ah, you gotta love it. That was Animal Sun, and that's their brand new single coming from an album later this year. That song is called Every Word. Oh, and I gotta
Come on,
turn on my
your- come on, your
video.
thing.
Duh,
There
Chris,
you
where the
are.
hell are you, man?
There
It's
you
better
are.
because Will
Yikes.
didn't have his camera
Rookie
on.
moves.
Oh yeah, Will had his camera on. He's a rookie. I had like a trash bag over my head the
Yeah,
whole time,
Chris-
virtually.
You know what? I have to say that I loved how you incorporated the actress in it to sing the lyrics too. And it totally flipped me over to Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox because she did the same thing in theirs. No, she was
No,
singing
yeah, that's
the
true.
same lyrics, so it just kind of flashed me to it.
And the
Well,
one
I
thing,
don't know when they recorded their video, but we
I think
did
yours
ours
was
in early September.
Honestly, I think yours was first, and they stole it from you.
yeah, I think
Well,
they
ours
did
was in
take
early
inspiration.
September, so if they
Yeah, then that means
filmed
yours
it
was
after
first.
September,
I think they took the idea from Animal Sun and they said, "Oh, I thought I heard that they were dropping music
Well,
videos for all
I
their
mean,
songs."
Wait,
I mean, have
wait.
you heard the new album? He's straight up on that song. God, acting like that. It was like a straight up copy of Shake
Yeah,
It.
Metro Station.
Yeah.
It literally was sound for sound. And but the thing, we don't want to dwell on Machine Gun Kelly. Who gives a
Hey,
shit about him? We
you
give a shit about
you know
Animal Sun.
you know the
Yeah.
here's how it works. It's what was it like? I remember like Genius is Steel. I forget the first line. It was like talent bars.
Acting like that, acting like that.
What's the line? It's
I'm blanking out. I mean, I can't remember the last time I was at Warped Tour. I mean, that was like a song from like 2013. What is Warped Tour?
What's the saying? What's the
Rip
saying?
Warped Tour.
It's like I can't remember. It's something borrows, genius is steal. I forget what the phrase is. So if you steal it, you're a genius. That's the lesson there. I don't remember what.
And if you wear flip flops and stuff, I guess you're not a rock star. That's what MGK said.
I mean,
who cares
I gotta
about
agree
him?
with him. I gotta agree with him, man.
Well, stop it. I mean, August Fred, for example, JB, he wears flip flops and he's like the greatest shredder of all time. So you really think that you got to still wear the leather jacket and everything to get in the zone to be a rock star?
If you're famous, probably not. But if you want to catch people's attention, you got to look the part.
That's also a different crowd that they're appealing to, though, to be fair, compared to like the pop crowd where you're trying to entertain the mass audience of the world. It's very different than entertaining the metal world, which I am very familiar with, as the rest of the videos.
See, I didn't think that was such a thing. I mean, that's crazy. Could you articulate that a little bit more, Adam, about what you mean by that?
I mean, when you're the metal crowd as a whole, like, for better or worse, when you go to a show, it's a lot of dudes with the stereotypical long hair and the beards, like shoulder to shoulder, like arms crossed and whatnot. It's a very different market than trying to appeal to a global worldwide audience. And, maybe 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds, like, you're just appealing to a different demographic. So if you're trying to be an entertainer, and the demographic that Machine Gun Kelly's going for, it's a very different demographic than the metal world. So your role as an entertainer has to change.
Okay,
so I get that.
I'll give you that. I mean, yeah, you got to get this tight, skinny
Megan
jeans.
Kelly,
Maybe
hey, Megan Kelly changed them. At first, I was like, "All right, Machine Gun Kelly, what's going on? Some good tats." And then he came out in that pink ass.
did you? I thought you said Megan Kelly. I was like, who that? What Megan Kelly? But Tyler, let me throw this at you because I noticed when I'm listening to that brand new track, Every Word, like the music in Animal Sun, it's thickened on a level. I can hear Adam's bass line. I can hear that new sound that you brought with the percussions and the keyboards. What can listeners expect from this brand new record? Are we going to hear a lot more of those elements going forward?
Oh, definitely. I would say it's become an evolution of our sound as a whole. Being it would usually take a band like 5 years to figure out like who they are and what they want to be. You know, you see that evolution in their sound. I think with us, like it just hit, like we all kind of came together and knew exactly what we wanted, and we're gonna make that sound happen. And I think that's what this new album is gonna be. It's a fresh start for all of us.
I love that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
That's awesome. And you know, Will, let me throw this at you because when was the last time you performed in front of a huge audience?
Oh, our last show was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang almost a year ago, February, right before the world shut down.
That was a lot of fun.
It was like a brand new club in Koreatown that opened up in February, and we got to play there, and it felt like a speakeasy because the entrance to get in was like through an ATM machine that was like
what?
like the wall.
I had a lot of fun at that one, man. There was
it was pretty cool.
That's cool, and hopefully that's still around because I always love checking out those small local venues, and I think that's so kick-ass. But I want to remind the listeners again, this is Animal Sun. They're on our Strike a Chord, and you got to check it out and keep a close lookout for them because they got a brand new record that's going to be dropping later this year. It's called Echoes of a Dream, and check out their brand new single, Every Word. And boys, thank you again for joining the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll see you guys around.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.